When this image was released worldwide, social media took to it with a frenzy of claims it was a hoax and would never become a reality. However, on June 1st this year, Cadbury released their most daring product of all time, following an equally as daring advertising campaign and social media campaign prior to its release. Dairy Milk Vegemite flavour was a seemingly unbelievable pair of two food products that could not be more opposite in flavour and application. The Dairy Milk Vegemite campaign represents one of the most successful advertising campaigns in recent years within the confectionery industry. Cadbury is no stranger to success. In 1904, the company instantly became the market leader with its unsurpassed flavour and texture. Cadbury has developed rapidly since its inception and is now a subsidiary company of food giant Mondelez International. Vegemite Dairy Milk was released primarily to generate huge brand exposure. The virility of the social media campaign was enormous. Big companies and broadcasters turned their attention to the new product. The product quickly became Australia's must-try talking point.
It's melty. It's got caramelly.
It'd be kind of fun to see my reaction to the new Cadbury Dairy Milk Vegemite chocolate bar.
Cadbury was successfully able to piggyback on an enormous amount of free advertising coming from user-uploaded content about the product. Consumers took Cadbury's exposure further by creating their own hoax flavour mixes. Cadbury had generated a never-before-seen amount of social media activity around a single product. According to Ibis World Industry Statistics, the confectionery industry is so saturated that even if a product wants to so much as emerge, it will have to have a distinct point of difference. Three major players dominate the confectionery industry: Mondelez International, Nestlé Australia and Mars Australia. Mondelez, owner of Cadbury, has 33.7% market share, with Nestlé at 19% and Mars at 14% respectively. Despite the confectionery market being so saturated, chocolate-related products account for 62.5% of the market. The Cadbury Dairy Milk campaign represents a new style of guerrilla marketing, a social media guerrilla marketing campaign if you will. Cadbury's campaign began when they released the image of the chocolate combination to social media without any connection to it. A second spike in exposure came for Cadbury when the company announced that the hoax product was real and would be for sale in Australia in a limited run. Lavig and Steiner's model of cognitive behaviour suggests that Cadbury is trying to harness the first two stages of awareness and knowledge to inundate consumers with brand image and identity. It could be suggested that Cadbury intend for Vegemite chocolate to serve as an awareness ploy to boost overall brand strength in the market. Cadbury's inspiration came from a similar campaign by Marmite, an English spread brand who released a similar chocolate combination. The confectionery industry has been forced to undergo changes in recent years due to consumer attitudes and government regulations. Major shifts in confectionery advertising came about due to government interventions limiting the amount of confectionery advertising that was aimed at children. These initiatives led to an almost immediate 21% decrease in child-targeted junk food advertising, with big brands racing to take corporate social responsibility. Growing evidence of the detrimental effects of high confectionery consumption also saw the industry shift towards healthier options and advertise accordingly. Cadbury's Dairy Milk Vegemite campaign channeled these new trends as the chocolate industry shifts focus towards savoury product adaptations and low-sugar varieties. Cadbury's Vegemite campaign represents vibrant and dynamic marketing operations from a company whose history and resilience may be wearing off in a time of market saturation. Cadbury expertly took hold of social media to generate massive exposure while piggybacking on costless marketing provided by excited consumers. Cadbury's campaign can be seen as a glimpse into the future of marketing with integration of existing marketing strategies with contemporary advertising mediums.